Eradicator.
Hello guys and welcome to the channel, it's the Eradicator, and today we are going to talk about the PTU of Star Citizen EVA 3.17 and why I believe that at this current stage the PTU is a wonderful party for griefers, griefers paradise in 3.17 guys, and there's definitely a lot of work. This video is not to complain about griefers or the fact that people kill other people. That is not the point of this video. I think that in this current stage of the PTU, it is quite useful to have this kind of behavior so that CIG can know what to do in order to prevent that from happening in the PU. So we actually do need griefers in the PTU to disrupt gameplay so that then CIG can take the right course of action to prevent these actions from happening in the PU. So that's why it is not for complaining, but it's also, I make this video to more like document what is happening and also inform you guys of what you should be expecting if you go to the PTU. So why do I make this video? That's because finally in the last PlayStation that I had with the wonderful people who came to view the live stream. By the way, shout out to Ubernerd, by the way, who came to raid after his live stream. So that was really wonderful of you, Ubernerd, if you're watching this video. Thank you so much, man. And I finally went to the REFERRAL Macrotech for the first time. I was really excited. I watched a couple of videos apparently, right? So when you're leaving Macrotech, you have to go to take an angle of 205, follow that until you eventually get to a green patch, and it's really a beautiful ride. I gotta say, it takes a little bit of time. I gotta say, it took me about 15 minutes or so if you fly at an altitude of about 10,000 meters and the speed of about 500 meters per second. So that's what you should be expecting. But then once you see the very first patch of Greenland after a long flight above the snowy mountains of Macrotech, that's where you should be looking for a tiny little lake. And there were some people in the chat who did say, "Oh, Irad, look on your left, there's a lake," and I could not see it. I could not see it. It was really tiny. But as I get a little bit closer, then eventually the river became visible. And well, it's not very long. It's probably about 10 kilometers or so, and it goes all the way from, you know, that but not really goes away, but it comes from that lake and it goes back up into the mountains. I was thinking there were maybe a couple of streams or glaciers that would make the river melt, but no, when I landed I came out to see the spring and it just randomly starts like that. So I think that there's also something that CIG could be working on here at the beginning of those rivers. Maybe some kind of procedural generation type of spring, maybe where you have a lot of foliage that would maybe hide the fact that it's just like a rectangle where the river starts, right? There's definitely something to be improving here when it comes to the spring, I think. I was also super impressed with the sound effects on Macro. That is the first time I was experiencing that. I mean, listen to that, guys. I mean, I literally had goosebumps listening to how the chilling effect of that wind around, you know, those mountains and trees. The first time I was experiencing that in Star Citizen, whoever did that, whoever sound engineer did that and put it in the game, did a wonderful job, and I wanted to also give them a shout out in this video. But then the next thing that happened here. There were a couple of other ships that came in. I thought, oh, maybe these are tourists, right? Because the river is obviously a famous touristic spot in 3.17. But no, very quickly became targeted. These ships became red, and all it took was one missile to take down the 300i that I had rented a little bit earlier, and boom, I was gone. And you know, these things happen. I can't totally understand. But the thing is that they do that in 3.17 in total impunity, and this is where there is a problem. I think is that this is why we are still, in my opinion, not ready for a live release, because once you get killed in Star Citizen for 3.17 PTU, you get an infinite loading screen, and because you get an infinite loading screen, you cannot report the crimes that people have committed against you. If you cannot report the crime, then they do not get a crime stat, obviously, and they can just do whatever they want without any impunity, without getting any bounties on their head, and they can do it over and over and over again. And that is why, well, right now 3.17 is a paradise for griefers, because they can just kill whatever they want, when they want, where they want, and they don't have any consequences for that. So that is something that CIG need to fix. But as far as I'm concerned, yeah, the river is very impressive though. Anyway, I was not the only one to have experienced that. I was talking to my buddy Segalian after, and he also told me that, yeah, he was also pad rammed and just get an infinite loading screen and can't report the crime. So it's a bit annoying here, and I hope that CIG can fix that soon. Hopefully this week when they come back from their Easter holiday. That is all for this quick video, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you getting griefed also in the PTU? This is to get a chance to win a Cutlass Black that was given here by DJ Timo. Thank you so much, DJ Timo. All you have to do is to subscribe to the channel and answer the question I just asked. Also, a big shout out to my Patreons who are really helping me out create all of that daily content on the channel. If you want to help out the extra mile, well, there's Patreon or the YouTube Joe membership program. Well, you have access to exclusive videos. I'll make another one today. We'll talk about Quantum, and also another giveaway on Discord where we'll have 400i with the Fortunate Pen. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much to Eric Own, Dr. Fabin, the DJ Dunn, Captain Snake, and Geek Citizen. It's the Eradicator. I will see you guys later. A huge shout out to everyone who's been helping me out on Patreon and via the YouTube Joint membership program. Creating content on YouTube involves continuous circles of ups and downs, and it is when we are the lower parts of the curve that your help really motivates me to keep on going. Your contribution really does make a difference, which is why in return I try to give back by offering backers access to my private Discord channel, automatic access to exclusive giveaways, or answering your questions during the show. You can help me out with as little as $1 a month, and any help is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching again. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later.